The Sabbath is a test. Will you fail and be destroyed? From the very beginning of time, God has given humanity a test. Not a test of intelligence, wealth, or success, but a test of loyalty. That test is the Sabbath. In Genesis 2:2-3, we see the foundation of this divine test. And on the seventh day, God ended his work, and he rested on the seventh day. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. Long before sin entered the world, God set aside the Sabbath as a sacred appointment with humanity. Fast forward to Exodus 20:8-11, and we hear God's voice thunder from Mount Sinai. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. This isn't a suggestion, it's a commandment. The Sabbath is the fourth commandment, placed right in the heart of God's eternal moral law. Yet the majority of the world ignores it. Most Christians today have traded God's seventh-day Sabbath for the first day of the week, Sunday. Why? Not because of the Bible, but because of tradition. Not because God changed the day, but because man did. The Roman Catholic Church even admits to changing the Sabbath. In their own words, Sunday is our mark of authority. The Church is above the Bible, and this transference of Sabbath observance is proof of that fact. Catholic Record, 1923. This is the test. Will you follow the Word of God or the traditions of man? The Sabbath is more than a day, it's a sign. Ezekiel 20:20 says, Hallow my Sabbaths, and they shall be a sign between me and you, that ye may know that I am the Lord your God. It identifies who you worship and who you belong to. In Revelation 14:12, God identifies his end-time people. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. And that includes the Sabbath. But what happens to those who fail this test? Revelation 14:9-10 gives a terrifying warning. If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, he shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God. This wrath is not symbolic. It is real. It is final. It is destruction without mercy. Those who knowingly reject God's Sabbath in favor of the beast's day, Sunday, will receive the mark of the beast, and those who receive the mark will be destroyed. Skeptics and non-believers, we challenge you. Show us one verse in the Bible where God changed the Sabbath to Sunday. Show us where Jesus or his apostles taught Sunday worship. Show us where breaking the Sabbath was ever made acceptable in the New Testament. You won't find it, because it's not there. The change came from man, not from God. The Sabbath is the final test for a world standing on the brink of eternity. Will you obey God's command or go along with the majority? Will you choose convenience or covenant? Isaiah 66:22-23 reveals that in the new earth, from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me. If we'll be keeping the Sabbath in heaven, why would we reject it now? This is your moment. This is your test, and your choice will echo through eternity. Will you pass the test and receive the seal of God, or will you fail and be destroyed?